Yeah. Post show, Triple H literally lambasted all of us fans for not caring as much, and it's like you made this happen.
That was on. It was on Busted Open, which is now on WWE Radio, which is Sirius XM.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
and he said, I'm paraphrasing here, but he said he wished the fans would have that same amount of passion and energy they have about being critical about the product as they would about the characters. And motherfucker, you are the one responsible for that. If you want us to care about the characters and the wrestlers, stop booking them like shit.
Anyone in the presence of Arnold Palmer's penis is gonna just have to break out and jerk it out
and the talk lemonade about it. Guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, the can is based off of not only his length but his girth.
That's impressive. That is, and scary. Actually, now that I think about it, that is both impressive and scary, in hospital-y requirement. I think.
Hospital.
Actually, he was a much better golfer when he didn't bring clubs onto the course, and they told him hey, you're too good, we got to handicap you, you need to start using golf clubs instead of that thing.
Yeah, he was surprisingly good with it, not just for a driver but putter as well. He was precise.
Definitely precise, and I don't think they allowed him to play skins anymore.
No, they didn't. After his nickname Big Swinger, they were like, you know what, sir, can you put your shirt back on?
Yeah,
to at least help cover your penis.
But great friends with John Daly. God, boy knew how to drink. Which is what I could say I wish I did after watching SummerSlam. Actually, most of this week in WWE wrestling. Right?
Yeah. Okay. So
yeah,
I watch Santi and stuff because the girlfriend likes him and I like him too. She got me into him. He's been kind of the same way as we are, where it just is like, God, this lead up to SummerSlam has been awful. Just WWE product has been awful. But there are some highlights of SummerSlam Night 1 that are worth remembering.
Okay, here's the best way I can attribute this. The build and the go home shows to SummerSlam were so piss poor, it lowered our expectations so much for SummerSlam that bog standard matches were successful.
I think they're watching our GM mode and taking
playbook
notes. Of I got nothing. Just put crap out there for the next few weeks, and we'll worry about it at the event.
Yeah. This was one of those oh crap, we need to fill it real fast, please. We're okay with getting low star ratings this week. We just have to make sure our show is filled out.
As long as we don't have to spend money for local talent.
And honestly, they could benefit from that, because then maybe we might get some finishes that are definitive instead of so many disqualifications, run-ins, and
Yeah, I would call SummerSlam Night 1 Meh in a Cell.
That's fair. At what point in time did they notify people that Brock and Oba was going to main event?
Last minute.
Right?
Last fucking minute. I think the pre-show.
That's crazy to me.
I think you play in the cage for last because you don't want to have to bring it back up for the next match. It's no, it's done. We can worry about disassembling this shit.
Well, especially when we get to that match, there's good reason to have it last. But you're right. If you're going to promote this as a main event, this should have been promoted as the main event a while ago.
Right? Okay,
regardless of how the match went down.
Yeah. Before we get deep into SummerSlam, because it's only night 1, and there's only 2 matches on night 2 I actually give 2 fucks about. That hasn't happened yet as of recording. But the build to this was abysmal. We had Raw on the go home show open up with Oba and Brock doing the weigh-in.
Yeah.
Weigh-ins are fucking stupid in wrestling. There's no weight classes in wrestling. There's no
This
point.
is because of MMA.
This is absolutely because of MMA or boxing or whatever legitimate sport they want to try and ape off of this week.
Mm-hmm.
But
oh, that's true. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. Boxing is the more apt one. Go ahead. Sorry. Yes.
yeah, but
This is how Raw was, by the way. I burned this from my memory.
dude, your memory is trying to protect your brain. That's what's happening.
Yeah.
Because we don't even get an official like fuck in. Like we have the whole thing. Oba makes his way. He's in the fuck cell with Triple H, and with Adam Pearce is there too. And they like to do the whole thing. They have the security goons, the local talent security goons, and they lower the cell. They do Oba's weigh-in, and then they introduce Brock, who's out there with Paul Heyman, because he gave up on the Vision, rightfully so, and he's just back on Brock's coattails, covered in piss. And they lock them in the cell. Paul Heyman announces that Brock is 1 pound heavier than Oba for no reason, and then they run away like little pissy bitches. And okay, I feel bad for the local guys who were not prepared to take bumps by Oba, because he couldn't get the one guy up properly for his fall from grace powerbomb, and then the other guy that he kind of gently shoved out of the way, who went ass over tea kettle over through the ropes for no reason. But they ended it there. The whole point of this was to put Oba over, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why the fuck did he tear like the door off the hinges with the Hell in a Cell? Right? I know it's supposed to be like this inescapable, like all powerful, like containment unit that they've built, but they've done it like 12 times in the history.
Bobby Lashley broke through it.
He speared some motherfucker through it. He dove through one. Like Brock himself has gone through it a number of times. Famously, Mankind was put through the roof.
Yeah.
Have Oba smash through it and chase after Brock.
You use one of the local guys and just grab him and smash him up against the cage until he breaks out of it.
Exactly.
Oh, he uses him to break the lock. He holds the lock with one hand and uses the jobber to break it.
Mm-hmm. Just smashes his fist through it.
Or he uses them like a quick lock pick, like the lock pick guy does.
Yeah.
Breaks his fingers and shoves it.
But Alex, you're right though. I wouldn't say this hurt Oba.
No,
it did nothing to help though. Like
exactly.
Literally nothing.
Did nothing to help Oba, and did nothing to help the match.
If anything, all it did was make Brock Lesnar look weaker.
Yes, made him look like a little piss baby.
Yeah. And then you have Paul Heyman right behind him going.
Mm-hmm. He's got straw. Just
you're right.
Slurping it right off the ground. Look,
he's catching the particles in the air, the mist.
And unfortunately, Raw doesn't get better, because after that we have the fucking Vision versus Alpha Academy, Otis and Tozawa.
Yeah.
Nope, don't care.
Yeah, don't care.
I got no sympathy for Otis, no sympathy for Tozawa. I don't give a fuck about the Vision. They just seem like temporary little at this point.
It's a boring storyline at this point. Like that's the sad part. Like I don't really even have much to say. Like they went the incel route with Otis, for no reason, when you had a perfectly valid like brother sister vibe going on.
Mm-hmm.
And I get you're still trying to put the Vision over, but every time Braun Breaker is on screen, the dude looks checked out.
He looks like he would rather be anywhere else. Literally anywhere. He looks like he'd rather be at the fucking DMV trying to get like a vanity plate, and it's already been taken, and he is struggling to come up with a new one, and they make him go to the back of the line every time he tries to get a different combination.
Oh, no way. The lady at the DMV is definitely going to sit there with you and help you come up with it. That's the only fun part of her whole day. Does not care if it takes forever.
Yeah, it's just that he's like, God, I got to go home and cook fish. Like I got no time.
You could use a 1 instead of an I. I don't get it.
No.
Just makes it more simple.
Just purposely obtuse. God. Yes.
I hate what they've done with the Vision since day one.
Yeah.
And I feel like what we thought was the cliff really wasn't. Like we're seeing the fall on the cliff now. Like the cliff was the incel moment with Otis the other week.
Yeah. And it's a real bad look right now, considering the current season of Unreal has them being like, we're not going to have Bron win the Rumble because we're afraid that we've been pushing him too hard and shoving him down the audience's throat. So the alternative is we're going to do less than nothing with him. We're going to do something that's going to make people actively not care about him. Not hate him, not care about him, which is even fucking worse.
They literally like pulled a mafia move and put cinder blocks on his feet.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we're watching him sink to the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they need to have him explode the Vision and just take them all out and be like, I'm done with all of you, and go out on his own. That's the only saving move right now.
I agree.
There's probably more. That's the only one I can think of.
No, that's the correct move.
Yeah, no, that was my first thought too on how to have him break loose, is have him just destroy them. Like you had, like, it's not going to take much for him to destroy Austin Theory, because Austin Theory already stands in the way of the spear. So like first one easy. Then you have Logan Paul, who is legitimately injured. So you go for the injury, you spear him, and then you stomp out his left arm until there's blood everywhere, and then you go home.
Yeah.
Then then you go find Paul Heyman and you spear his ass because of him screwing you over, which would then lead you right back to Seth. Actually.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
But that would be a decent storyline, though.
It'd be something. It'd be something that would show people like, oh, hey, this is why we were cheering for Bron, is because he can do really fast, explosive, movements and cool moves that, make the ring shake and get you excited. God.
When this rings are rocking, Braun breakers a knocking.
Sure.
Thank you for the silence.
Yeah. There's might be something there. I don't know. Yeah.
Either way, though, it's stupid.
It's stupid. Following that, though, we had Javon versus Rusev, two guys who were also not on SummerSlam. This is fine.
Yeah.
This is just fine.
Rusev's a good, like, stable base for someone like Javon.
He really is. And I really appreciate this evolution on the spot of jumping the barricade with Javon, where he's like almost going into the audience past the timekeepers area.
He has gone into the audience before. He has overshot it.
Yeah.
So but it looks great.
Yeah. It makes him different than everybody else who does the spot over in timekeepers area. Like, than Bron, than any of the people in the bloodline that just like smash through the designated, this is where you crash through the barricade spot. It's a nice change of pace.
It really is. Like, he mixes up how you expect to see high flyers go. So at any point, whether it be in the ring or outside of the ring, the dude is just evolving the game. Like, Javon's amazing.
Let's just hope they don't forget about him for a couple of weeks, or in his hometown, and they just get a splash card during a commercial break reminding people that he's from the town that they're currently in.
Yeah. You have a good point.
Yeah.
Also from my GM mode.
Don't worry, when we're in Laredo, Texas, you'll find Roxanne again, I promise.
All of us have made that mistake multiple times.
Yeah.
Every
Honestly,
time.
I think mine's the most egregious amongst us. I think mine should be the more remembered one when it comes to hate, because I forgot CM Punk at Chicago. I shouldn't even have needed a reminder.
I'm pretty sure, was that the week that he sent an email the same week?
Yes, it was literally, I got the email, I read it, and then I said, okay, and then I didn't do it. Because it was week 2 of us playing. So like it was in the middle of us already playing.
Yeah. Oh God, we're so.
We've
no
done it so
excuse.
many times.
God, the only thing worse
Oh,
than that
God.
was the Danhausen Joe Hendry concert, huh?
Didn't see a point to that.
I mean, there would have been a point to that. But they decided to say, "Fuck that. You don't get a point." Us in the writer's room, we know better than Joe Hendry and Danhausen on what works for their characters and how to successfully get them over. We're going to do the exact opposite and make them just unbearable to watch. Like, Joe Hendry is legitimately a funny musical performer with his satire and parody songs that, dig at his opponents. Danhausen is, kind of like, what's the best way to put this? Like, he's campy in the aspect of like, no, it should be silly, kind of like B movie grade activity from him. And instead,
He's Svengoolie,
Yes.
basically, for wrestling.
that is very accurate, very apropos. I would commend you for making that connection. And he's from like Detroit, isn't he? Or something like that? Where's Danhausen from?
Danhausen is. You might be right. It might be Detroit. I don't remember, but he's from close enough to have seen Svengoolie.
Yeah. Like he's.
If you were along Lake Michigan, you saw Svengoolie.
Detroit. Yeah,
So,
I am correct. He is from Detroit.
Yeah.
But instead, we get this terrible I believe you are cursed segment that goes on for way too long. We get the mini housens, which are fine. The mini housens are over. The random, was it Detroit Pistons dancers?
Mm-hmm.
I believe it was that them? Who was no.
Yeah.
It was whatever arena that they were in. It was the local like cheerleader dance squad, whatever, with the little masks.
I thought they were. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know.
They work for whatever team is usually in that building. And then we have Ryan Garcia, a boxer who has had such horrible behavior. He was kicked out of boxing.
Yeah.
He was kicked out of boxing until this Dana White boxing program surfaces. He was not allowed to box because they didn't want to deal with him because he was so racist, so hateful, so criminally charged with beating his wife.
Yeah, that's the next one. That was
Yeah.
that
he was kicked out of boxing. And
no.
not only did we get a highlight for him on the commercial break leading this, but then he makes his way into the ring. Joe Hendry has to pretend that he's okay with this and feed his back to get guitar shotted, and then the Judgment Day make a run in to take advantage on top of all of this. God damn, does it not get more tone deaf?
Yeah, you are correct. Especially because once it was announced that he was going to be here, because we all technically knew about it the week prior, they had time to pivot, and yet WWE/TKO never fucking pivots. It was a very smart choice and not have him on here, especially because of all of the allegations against Vince in the history with him and his wife.
Well, that's so recently. The Janelle Grant case was directed to arbitration.
Yes,
and it has been settled in arbitration. Meaning
but that is her civil case, though.
That is her civil case. We probably won't see a federal case out of this or a criminal case, judging by the current status of the administration. Let's be honest. I am not surprised that it went to arbitration. I wholeheartedly will put my tinfoil hat on and be like, she was forced into arbitration because she didn't have a choice because she was starting to fear for some things. Okay.
I agree.
That being said, we won't this is going to get swept over the rug. This is going to disappear faster than the WWF logo did from the archives when the World Wildlife Federation threatened to sue.
Yep. I agree completely.
Mm-hmm.
They make pandas sad.
Yeah. Although they recently renegotiated, they don't have to blur out the logo anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They just can't use it in any new stuff. That's the new agreement that they came to.
That's understandable, though.
Yeah. But all bad.
Yeah.
Just all bad.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it was tone deaf of them with Ryan Garcia. It just leads you more and more into understanding that maybe this is not a company that our dollars should be going towards.
It was so tone deaf. I saw multiple reports over the week from news outlets that are very pro, human rights, civil rights, gay rights, just being like, wow, this is bad. This is real bad.
Yeah. Yeah, he still stands by all of his comments that he has made against the LGBTQ plus community. So,
yeah,
absolutely vile.
I mean, you have to unfortunately have repercussions for terrible behavior, and when people don't face that, you end up with this.
I couldn't have put it better myself, Alex.
Mm-hmm.
You know what else I couldn't have put better?
What's that, Derek?
The Ethan Page Rey Mysterio match.
Probably the best match of the night by far, even with a kind of confusing finish.
Yes, but still, I would say this was the highlight of the night.
Yeah. Rey Mysterio is just outworking everyone half his age and younger on the roster. Legitimately. Like, it just, I don't know if that's an indictment of the Performance Center and the developmental, or if that's just an indictment of the aging and Rey Mysterio just being like, no, I'm too much of a legend to have anybody else tell me what to do with my matches. I'm going to have a good match on TV. You're going to have to fucking deal with it.
Like, seriously, like, there's always the joke online, like on Reddit and on threads and stuff, that like AEW fans go for the wrestling and WWE fans go for the storyline. I think really you only get that now at AEW, both of them. And there's glimmers of hope when you have like matches like this where there's still a storyline that's being had.
Yeah. And
Ethan Page is up and coming. Like, he is one of the future, in my opinion, like pedestals of wrestling, pillars of wrestling that will be thought of, in future times. So
legitimately, I would put him in the same category as The Miz, where he's a solid utility player that makes your roster look better. He just does.
I think because he fills that heel role so well, where the Miz was always very campy in comparison. Ethan's a natural heel.
Yeah, and he's
like
a better
MJF
worker.
is a natural heel.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I just feel like the height for Ethan Page is near limitless in comparison to someone like The Miz. Like, The Miz has done a ton, and I'm not saying he hasn't.
No.
But I think for someone like Ethan Page, there is more room for growth.
Yes. And he got a win here, which good for him. Hell yeah. Right choice.
Yeah, got him with the egoplex.
Yeah. After the only thing that was baffling to me is like, why did the apron slow Ray on the 619? Like,
yeah, I didn't understand that.
It's a piece of fabric. Like, it's a little strange.
At the same time, though, innovative.
Yeah.
Like, there's a way to make that work.
It's true. After that, though, we did get the little backstage thing with what?
He olays him.
Olays.
So he overshoots him. He overshoots.
Like he's a bullfighter.
So Ray overshoots and ends up doing a full 360.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all, because Ray can make it work. Let's face
Dude,
it.
it'd be so cool.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Yeah. Coming off that, we had Adam Pearce checking in on Danhausen. And there was the whole talk of his human monies. And he's just got to like settle things up with the Judgment Day. And Danhausen decides, okay, here's what we do. My match with Dom at SummerSlam, it's a human monies on a pole match. And Adam Pearce is like, what the hell are you talking about? And Danhausen has the fucking line of the night. He goes, what, you don't watch wrestling?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why he wins.
Yeah. It's a goddamn
Right? Best moment of the night.
Best moment of the night.
Oh, God.
I forgot about that spot. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, you're retelling it now. I'm like, oh yeah, that's how bad Raw was. Everybody, like, even the good spots were burned from my brain.
Yeah, because following that, we also had another good spot because we have the Usos making their way to the ring, trying to hype up their match, and Jay does his like new shtick with the like, this is your warning shot, and you hear bow, pew pew, bang, bow, and it's just Solo in the audience mocking the shit out of his brothers in the best way. Like, legitimately, do not veer from this Solo one iota, okay? When The Rock started getting over by being a cocky and then they eventually turned him heel, he didn't stop being a cocky he just turned it up even fucking more. Do the same thing with Solo, okay? Stop trying to make Solo someone other than Solo. Solo Dolo. I'm sorry.
God, seriously. Because I'm not going to lie to you. Face Solo, but also just being a cocky and mogging his younger or his older brothers is the best younger brother energy ever.
Yes.
Like, no fucking joke. It works so good. We're going to be talking about something else in just a little bit here as well, where he does basically the same action overall.
Yeah.
And it's just hilarious.
Fucking
it's
love
just
it.
So good.
Yeah. Of course, this leads to a like schmaz with the rest of the people that are involved in the SummerSlam match. Jacob Fatu's out there, LA Knight, Royce Keys, all that kind of stuff. No big fucking surprise there, obviously.
Right.
We got a big surprise though. Sol Ruca defending her IC title against, guess who? Raquel Rodriguez, the one women's wrestler who is always challenging for titles. And kind of a, if it wasn't for Raquel getting busted open and them doing a title change, there wasn't really much to this.
Yeah. She had the man moment, I guess you could say.
I don't know if we can really call it that. It was just, she got a bit of color. Yeah,
well, she got a little bit of blood. There was a little bit of blood that came out. But yeah, she got hit in the nose pretty hard. It was an okay match. Like, it wasn't amazing.
Oh.
I think my happiest thing about this though is, like, even though it wasn't technically the main event, because there's something that happens after this was the main event match.
Yeah, no, that by definition I would call this the main event. But unless it like is really, something that is worth taking up that main event slot that isn't a match, the main event is the match, right? Like, because that's what it's a wrestling show. Like, wrestling should by definition be the main event of the show. Like, the rest of the show should build around that.
Wait, you don't think we should?
Fool.
Yeah, I thought we were supposed to have like a half hour of a chief coming out and talking and wasting everybody's time and belittling fellow wrestlers.
I mean, Derek, not only did we get that, we got like 3 more video packages, archive footage of Seth and Roman again.
Yeah, we did.
With the same editing as the last week, trying to convince us that this is more important than the other dozen times they faced off over the past 10 years.
Yeah, this is this time.
Yeah. I they didn't do anything in this segment that made me want to see this match more or less.
No.
Because I really don't care. Like, you can't make me less enthusiastic about this just because I'm just not interested at all. Like, my level of interest is at 0. Like, there's just it'll be fine, but I don't care.
So let me put it this way. Watching Raw this week made me so disinterested that I didn't watch SmackDown. So nor highlights.
We'll get to SmackDown in just a minute, but let's be honest. SmackDown is 100% skippable at this moment.
Yep. Yeah. No. Yeah. Like, I'm reading what happened on SmackDown now because I didn't care.
Here's the deal with WWE programming. I'm going to be behind the curtain. I was watching SummerSlam live, and while Cody and Punk were making their entrances, I was like, you know what? Let's go get some food and go watch Spider-Man.
Oh.
I stopped watching the show to go.
So that's why you stopped being on Threads.
Yeah, legitimately. I was like, you know, fuck this. I'm just going to go get some food in my belly and go give my money to my local theater and watch something really good.
I will tell you, you did miss some things.
No, I watched it back later when I could skip over the commercials and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, part of that was there was something that happened with commercials wise for me that I was going to say that I will bring up.
Yeah.
So,
but as you alluded to, SmackDown. Whew. So we got the back and forth promo.
Did you watch it?
No, he didn't watch it.
No.
Makes sense. I wouldn't either. I didn't.
I suffer through this for us. Okay. We got opening promo, Sammy and Finn. Bare bones, boilerplate, solid stuff. That's fine. It was fine. There was nothing abhorrent about this. It was a little weird though with Gunther sneak attacking the both of them because he wants to be number one contender, but he's already got a match at SummerSlam. So he kind of threatened Pierce with being like, I will kick your ass too after I beat the piss out of Nick Aldis, if that's what it takes to get a title shot.
I don't think he's cleared to wrestle.
I don't know actually what his status is.
Yeah, I don't know either, actually.
He might be. I think I've seen him like on a training mat at like the dungeon or something like that. So maybe he might still be like ring shape.
He probably is. Let's be real.
I mean, they make all this.
2 GMs.
Yeah. Oh, I kind of like this.
I would actually enjoy that handicap match. That would be pretty cool.
But yeah, just standard opener. First match of the night, Michin and BFAB taking on Chelsea Green and Tiffy Stratz in just like, God, this didn't need to happen. Just didn't need to happen. This was just in service of Charlotte Flair to come out there and try and get her hands on Jade. And that's it. That's literally it.
You know, you could have, I don't know, used like a Blake Monroe or something. Like, I know she just said on Threads the other day that it takes time for perfection, which means we have 6 more weeks of coming soon promos because she's got groundhog.
She sees her shadow. She goes right back into her bubble bath.
Yep.
It's warm and cozy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's true. Well, if it's, you have to keep refreshing the water every once in a while, otherwise it gets cold.
Yeah, it's true. You got to drain it a little bit.
Unless you have like, you have servants that constantly, or that too. Yeah. I went old school with it. I was going to say lighting, logs on fire underneath to keep it warm, but yeah.
speaking of old school,
well, you don't want the logs. You want to just put the coals under.
yeah, that too. Just keep it nice and toasted.
Yeah,
But-
you don't want to burn your ass.
Yeah.
Good old iron tubs.
You don't want to cook your huevos.
Unless you're making huevos french fries.
And then you just simmer. I mean, sit there for a while.
Hey, Walsh, why are you throwing carrots and celery in here? I'm good.
Can you just hold this?
Is this garlic?
You're handing me all these potatoes and onions.
Yeah, just cut those up while you're in there.
Here, let me wash your hair with some Italian seasoning.
Oh god. But speaking of old school, we've got the Tongas backstage, Talla Tonga, and Haku. Haku is here.
Actually, yeah, I actually did know about this. I did know about this.
Yeah, he's here to remind them to kick ass.
Alex, how much fanfare was given to Haku?
A little bit. A little bit in the aspect that there was like maybe a dozen people, I would say, that recognized him. You know, as legitimately one of the most terrifying men to ever be in a wrestling ring, because and outside of it, because he could legitimately probably kick an entire roster's worth of ass in a single evening and not break a sweat.
Even to this day, like for real.
Yeah.
I did watch this highlight, I will admit, because this was on Reddit everywhere. Like, how did nobody know it was Haku? Oh, wait, yes, because TKO/WWE did nothing to let the fans know.
I think they were a little bit distracted by the fact that they gave him a cane that was twice his height.
The guy wizard staff, not a cane.
Yeah,
It's
it's insane.
He's Haku the Gray.
Oh god, no, he's returned. He's Haku the White now.
Oh yeah, that's right. He has returned.
Oh god. But then we got the much teased Damian, Priest, and R-Truth facing off against the War Raiders. Something that, you know, probably could have happened any of the past like 3 weeks. Like I thought they were queuing it up for. This happened. Like it just here. It breaks down very quickly. There's a lot of brawling on the outside, and then the Tongas attack them, and it goes to a, you know, no contest, and then they just keep brawling. That's it.
So this was just in service to make the Pandas look more like competition now.
Sure. I mean, I don't think the crowd cared about this match before they got involved, and they certainly didn't care after they got involved. It's just nice to, hey, Haku's here.
Yeah, to be with his boys.
That face paint makes me think every time they should get up on the ropes and just kind of roll back off of it and be like, what happened?
What if they treated the ramp to come down like a slide?
Yes, exactly.
And roll down it? Yeah.
And then they just like kind of like sat on their asses in like the turnbuckle corners, like on the mat with just like a chunk of like bamboo, and they're just like gnawing on it.
They're gnawing on it, and they grab both of their feet while they're sitting up there, and they're rocking. And
yeah.
Billy Bear.
But yeah, that happened. Oh wait, Derek, why do you sound like you're underwater?
I don't know.
Did you unplug something?
No. Do I still sound underwater?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like you unplugged your mic and it's coming through your headphones.
I don't have a headphone.
It
Sounds like it's coming from a different microphone.
Yeah, it sounds like it's
Oh,
coming
no.
from.
It's like
I got connected
is
to your
it.
computer.
Oh,
We're
that's
on her
what
phone.
you're on Christina's phone.
Oh no, I got connected to your computer.
Oh my god.
hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah.
No, switch it back. We'll rather have her.
Oh, they want you instead, actually, they're saying. They prefer you.
Yeah.
And you should be disconnected. But do you hear anything now?
No,
Yeah,
I
you're
just-
good now.
Yeah, you're good. You're solid.
Okay.
Should be off.
You know-
Delete my Bluetooth.
Well, I just turned Bluetooth off. So I'm replaceable, everybody.
Yes. We're all replaceable, Derek.
Easily.
Love you too. Oh my goodness.
Oh God.
So
You're
so,
as replaceable as Carmelo Hayes. Because that dude's just on the bench.
No, because
Yeah.
I'll at least get used for commercials for alcohol, Alex.
Oh yes. Yeah. He is getting
Which will
more
give me more
airtime.
screen time than I do on my actual normal job. So,
Yeah. God. No, Carmelo. He's not being involved with the whole like Trick Williams and Baron Corbin thing, despite him and Ricky Saints getting screwed out of it by Baron Corbin. It's just we're just gonna focus on these two now.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. Short, sweet, nothing to it.
Just push them right to the side. That's great.
Yeah. Much like someone who's constantly pushed to the side, JD McDonough's facing off against Ray Phoenix.
Ooh,
Yeah, solid.
for that cruiserweight belt.
Yeah.
Huh?
That AAA
Nice.
Cruiserweight Championship. Just
Yeah.
like if they had given this like any sort of like, hey, this is important, this would be better. But they don't treat it like it's anything important. They treat it like the old school like 205 live like cruiserweight level. Like this is a side quest during the show because I guess we should have some wrestling on the show.
That's sad because like you have one of the best luchadors in the business, Phoenix, and you have one of the most underrated wrestlers in the business right now as well, JD McDonough.
He's one of the best bumpers they have.
Yeah. The kid, honestly, he should be catapulted higher than he is in many respects. He's just so good at what he does that he gets the same treatment as like a Nick Nemeth.
Yeah, he kind of dug that for himself. It's okay.
Yeah.
You know who gets even less respect than Nick Nemeth? The combination of Julia and Lash Legend. This is the final competitor spot for the ladder match at SummerSlam for the women's vacant championship, right? Crown the interim champion. I think this shit went 2 minutes. This shit went like 2 minutes, and Julia got fucking washed, basically.
So bad.
Yeah.
Okay. So I
Mhm.
didn't watch this.
No.
But now this makes sense why that tweet of Julia's about like never giving up and do whatever she's got to do to win.
Yep.
It makes more sense why that has been spreading all weekend because I didn't understand why because I didn't watch SmackDown.
Mhm.
All I knew was that she had been done dirty. Now I know why.
Yeah. That's it.
fucking awful. How do you fuck up using a Joshi wrestler? The shit
Very
fits itself.
Yeah, like, you know, very easily apparently. Like I got nothing against Lash.
No, I
but-
think Lash is the future for the women's division in many respects. I think, especially when it comes to like being like what would be considered like the giant class, like for GM mode. She will be a solid base in the years to come.
And it's just so strange to me that like this is the last one for the final slot, and yet we just ignored Nia after we spent the past 2 weeks having her being DQ'd out of her matches for those slots. We just got no development. Like there was a potential for a storyline there, but we're just gonna not do it.
Oh, I mean,
they're
Alex.
probably saving it for the Slammies.
Yeah, when she's gonna slam that ward on her head.
Oh, do the old clam slam. Yeah. Hey, guess what? Main event is going to be Punk and Cody have a little face-to-face. Cody goes to make his entrance. Punk interrupts mid-music before any pyro, before he does his usual shtick. Just walks right past them. They get in each other's faces immediately. Nothing at all new here to really speak of. Most of this build has happened on the house show circuit that they've done in between the shows, with the accidental physicality between the two of them, just because they are apparently just going to refuse to turn either one of them heel. I don't think you could do it with CM Punk at this stage in his career, and they don't even seem to want to try with Cody.
I think both are trying very hard to turn their own characters heel. Because Cody keeps pulling the shit he did at AEW where he kept hinting at the idea of his character turning heel.
Yeah.
And with how Punk just naturally is as a character, he, especially when we start talking about a few other things, he just falls right into the heel mode real fast and easy. So I can see it.
Yeah. Here's the problem though. Punk as a heel would be not super effective in this day and age because his central figure of having an axe to grind against is the company. And the company itself is not making a good case for itself to be defended.
No. The only thing it has to help its case is money.
Like, earlier in this past week, we had Grayson Waller make his return to TV on NXT and cut a hell of a decent promo on everybody in WWE, basically, especially, you know, the men's roster at NXT and the folks over at TNA. And then they followed it up with him giving out ice cream in Danhausen's Nightmare ice cream mobile.
That's at least nice.
I know. It's just very strange and confusing. And a lot of people at TNA had a bit of a few words for him after the fact. And it's just, it doesn't come across as like, obviously they were going to try and promote this as like, oh, it's going to be like a new like era, like pipe bomb or whatever. And it's just, no, he was told to go out there and say some shit and try and get a conversation started, and it was effective, but they clearly have no follow-up for him.
No. Nor will they, because they don't think far ahead. And the things they do think far ahead on, well, like the things they do think far ahead on, they refuse to do any pivoting when needed or alter along the way. So any storytelling that is happening really has just come from the wrestlers at this point, no one else. So
yeah, like just like, I don't know how defeated you could be rolling up to SummerSlam this weekend. And then SummerSlam is fine.
it's okay.
Like, it's okay. Like,
It's man to sell.
Like, this would have been a very valid episode of TV for night one. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But instead, it's SummerSlam, one of the big 4 shows of the year.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think because of the underwhelming lead up, it deflated the program itself in many ways.
First match of the night. Yeah.
Maybe it's because they're trying to fill 2 nights.
Yeah,
Like,
I agree.
There's the deal. 5 matches, right? Night 1. I think the longest one was Cody and Punk. No surprise there. And even that one was sub 30 minutes, I want to say. Let me pull this up. Let me look at this motherfucking piece of shit here real quick. 29 minutes, 45 seconds.
Yeah, that's a lot at that age.
That's a lot at that age. That was, I want to say, more wrestling than the women got all week.
Yeah.
That one match.
Yeah. It's bad and it's pressing. I feel bad because we open with the women's match. Like,
Liv
we legit
versus
have. Yeah, we legit open with a what should be a great match.
Well, here's the problem. It's Liv's first title defense. it was already kind of ruined with the build with the whole like Queen of the Ring bull. We already saw them have this matchup at the finals of the Queen of the Ring. We got no development really between the two of them in the weeks since then to now, outside of some run-ins. And I want to say like 2 video promos between the two of them. Like not a lot of back and forth in between the ring. We had like Liv smash Io's forehead with the belt.
Yeah.
But nothing
and then
really.
Chase her with the help of Danhausen.
Yeah. But that's really it.
I think a reason why I'm so like meh about it is exactly the fact that this is her first title defense in 100 days. And someone had pointed out like this is like the 3rd time Liv has won SummerSlam. And by trying to match that number with title defenses, it would take roughly 180 days.
Like
to match that number. 3.
Yeah.
3. That's insane.
They just got no plans. They got no plans. They got no ability to make plans.
I feel like what they had was they initially had this idea with Stephanie Vaquer to go back and forth for a while until SummerSlam. And then that would finalize the rivalry, the actual rivalry. But then they couldn't do that. And because they're incapable of pivoting, they just said, F it, we'll just let her just do Judgment Day shit until Queen of the Ring comes around. And then we'll stupidly throw her in there.
Yeah. Like it was bad when they, on the ESPN show before this, they put up the graphic of this is Liv's first title defense after 100 days.
That was embarrassing. It popped up on my phone.
I feel like there's some people that work at ESPN who are like a bit sour grapes about spending all this money for WWE and they're unhappy with the product.
I think because of the fact that you can't treat WWE like real sport. No. It's entertainment. Like you can't, these people are used to like talking about stats and stuff and like, oh, this guy hasn't caught the ball in 35 days. Like, yeah, that's notable. So like if she hasn't defended the title, that's notable. And I would expect that headline to pop up.
Like
it doesn't look good.
Do you remember when was it Doom Eternal came out and somebody online was making like a big stink about like, hey, you know, these grenades that you've included in the game kind of ruin the experience as far as like playing the game and it's not like core to Doom. And Bethesda responded with like, you control the buttons that you press. Like WWE, you are responsible for what happens on our screens. Like you're not allowed to talk bad and dig your character's booking when you're the ones responsible for that booking.
Yeah. Post-show, Triple H literally lambasted all of us fans for not caring as much. And it's like, this happen.
That was on it was on Busted Open, which is now on WWE Radio, which is, you know, Sirius XM.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
And he said, I'm paraphrasing here, but he said he wished the fans would have that same amount of passion and energy they have about being critical about the product as they would about the characters. And motherfucker, you are the one responsible for that. If you want us to care about the characters and the wrestlers, stop booking them like shit.
Well, the other thing is because he was saying like if they're over, then they get pushed, and it's like, motherfucker, LA Knight has been over for a long time, and what do you keep doing? You keep shitting in his fucking mouth.
That's a Vinceism that he inherited.
You can't shake it. It's company policy now.
Yeah.
It got put in through the board somehow.
Yeah,
it's in the contract, and they haven't renegotiated.
Yeah.
He's got that lifetime contract.
Oh,
Oh my god!
fuck,
But it's
man.
true though, because it's like they are in control of the characters. They're in
Mhm.
control of how the story is told to us. They're the puppeteers.
Yeah.
Like you can't be mad at us when this is what you're giving us, and especially when you add on top of that, like what little storytelling we do get is mixed in with 30-minute blocks of commercials.
Oh my god, it's so
Like-
bad. Oh god, it's like
How long was this match? How long was the Liv Morgan Io Sky match?
13 minutes 35 seconds.
So okay, so it did go over 10. It
It
felt
did.
like it was under 10 to me.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it went like 9 minutes. I'm not gonna lie. It felt rushed. I felt like they needed more time to cook because these two can wrestle.
Yeah, like Liv has gotten better over the years. Io's solid as ever. And it's just weird that they decided, yeah, we're going to have Liv win and have nothing for her after the fact, because that's definitely a real thing. Like they don't have anything for her to do. So we're just going to keep the title parked on her until we can decide what we're going to do with her. Despite being
Yeah.
cursed by Danhausen. So now, like, the curse levels,
Mhm.
like, its level
Do
of
they
power.
work? Do they not?
Who knows, dude? I don't fucking know. There's no consistency. I think we're asking
Well,
for too much.
I think we are too. Because especially like in the match, one of the most notable moments is Liv does a code red to Io, and Io flips out of the thing, and it looked badass. It looked awesome,
Mhm.
but then she just gets code redded again. Like,
That was the
if you're
finish.
gonna
That was
let-
the Oblivion.
yeah, or
she-
the Oblivion rather. Thank
Yeah,
you. Sorry.
Yeah, she gets
Like,
hit with the Oblivion. She flips out, and Liv hits her with the code breaker. She falls back into the ropes, hits the other Oblivion, and then 1, 2, 3, it's over.
Yeah, that's what it was. Like, if you're gonna have Io no sell it, like to me in that moment, that means that Io's about to win this thing, which would have been also the right maneuver, because this was such a boring title reign that, in a pointless title reign, that me and Christina were talking about this last night, because it is also true. Both things are true.
Mhm.
That it's not fair to take the title off of Liv when this is her very first title defense.
Right.
But it is also true that the title should be taken off of her after 100 days of not defending the thing and basically putting Roman Reigns to shame and not putting it on Io.
Honestly, it feels like they only have the bandwidth to handle half as many titles as they have. Because
Yeah,
we've got the women championship division all over the place, barely booked. Tag division in shambles. We've got at least one main championship that is rarely defended at any given point in time. Really, the only thing that gets consistently kind of booked right now is like the men and the women's IC and whatever belt Punk had.
yeah, which is wild that like the Punk is the better draw when it comes to having a belt on him
Mhm.
than fucking Cody Rhodes, because like you would think Cody could help keep SmackDown afloat, but clearly that wasn't the fucking case.
Well, let's be honest here. Like, Cody winning that belt was fantastic, and there was a good feeling after WrestleMania 40 for a minute. The problem is it got boring because they couldn't decide what they didn't have anything to do or planned really after that felt important.
No, and I think part of it is because they didn't know how to keep Cody as an underdog, despite wanting to. Clearly,
They got too many finishes, too many like Cody overbooked nonsense finishes.
Mhm.
Where like it stopped feeling important. It felt more obligatory.
yeah, like it felt you were hitting the numbers every time.
Mhm.
Like we hit this note, we move on to B. We hit
Yeah.
this note, we move on to C.
How do we get to the finish? Cody hits 3 crossroads and then he finally gets the pin.
Hey, there's a new counter for that we'll get to
Yeah.
that I need to clip still, but
Mhm.
yeah. I feel bad because like the women are underutilized a lot And SummerSlam night 1, I feel like, while being utilized, sure, not just on TKOs and not done well.
Yeah.
Not done well.
Speaking of not done well, we've got 6-man tag team action. LA Knight, Royce Keys, Solo Sikoa taking on Bloodline, Jay, Jimmy, and Jacob. And this one is brought to you by Gears of War, ED.
Oh, God. Did anybody come out with anything Gears of War actually related?
Jacob Fatu. He had the Gears of War logo on his werewolf mask.
Oh, you're right. There was the Gears logo on there. Yeah.
That was it.
That's it.
That was it. That was the whole thing. Highlights of this was Solo Sikoa. Honestly.
Yeah, can we all agree right now that MVP of night 1 is Solo Sikoa?
Yes. Yeah, hands down, yes. I have no other like.
Did you see it, Walsh?
It was on, and I was not really paying attention. But
It's okay. That's fine.
It had nothing to do with wrestling either, like actual like maneuvers and stuff. He just little brothered his older brothers so hard that they lose.
And Jacob
too. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. And
he straight up, he turns around towards the cameras, Walsh, at one point, does this and starts doing this, and the music starts playing. And Jay is so pissed.
he is flabbergasted.
He can't even stand up. He tries to stand and trips over himself.
Yeah.
great.
So goddamn good.
Like
MVP of the night.
Easily MVP of the night. Secondary MVP of the night is Jimmy Uso trying to not get power slammed off the top rope by Royce Keys. He was just dead weighting that dude. He did not want to take that bump.
So normally, Walsh, when someone's going to pick you up on the rope, you kind of lift yourself up into their arms so they don't have to literally lift you up, right?
Yeah.
Jimmy just lifts his foot off of the rope instead of pushing off of it.
Yeah.
And Royce almost drops him.
Yeah.
And then tries to pick him up again. And after the third try, Jimmy goes fine and kicks off of the rope.
Yeah.
To help him out. It was so fucking stupid. It was like, bro, you're taking the bump.
Honestly, like Jimmy is very close to being like Axiom levels of not taking bumps from GM though.
He was like, how do I get my brother to take this instead?
Legit. But they did
hilarious.
Good,
but that bump though, I swear that hurt Royce more than it hurt Jimmy. Royce looked like he landed right on his fucking tailbone.
Yeah. And like, I'm gonna be honest, they did a good job of protecting the people they wanted to in the finish, with Jacob and Royce taking each other out on the outside in the timekeepers area, and of all people, LA Knight getting the win and actually getting the pin on Jay
off the BFT finally landing.
Yes, exactly. Like,
which was nice. Like, it. Don't be hopeful, everyone. This won't go anywhere for LA Knight, probably, with the history that WWE has with him. But it was nice. Yeah.
I have no complaints about like the actual outcome of this. Like, this is one of the few times where I'm like, okay, no, I'm happy with this result. I wonder if this is going to have any bearing on what they do with Roman and Seth, but probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Let's be real. That's storytelling.
Yeah, that would require something to happen out of this. We get a little bit of a feel-good match after this. Gunther and Nick Aldis.
Can we say MVP of nostalgia match of the night when it comes to getting to see Nick Aldis again in the ring?
Hey, I'm going to give them credit for shelling out the money to get Oasis to be his entrance music.
Yeah. So I was actually surprised by that too.
Yeah.
Like, I imagine it can't be that expensive.
No, dude, it's fucking Oasis. It's a fucking arm in the leg. I guarantee it.
Oh yeah, dude. Wonderwall gets like that. The residuals on that, dude. Especially with all the different car commercials, it's fucking like. Anyone who used to like Wonderwall now hates it because it's in every commercial. Car commercial.
Well, maybe.
Yeah. Hopefully. No, but Nick Aldis, man, if you haven't watched any of his like older stuff, I highly recommend getting any clip you can see and watching it, because
It'll
this
be
match was a
exactly
great
the same as that.
I was gonna say, because this is it.
Yep.
But great though. I was really happy to see him in the ring again.
Yep. This was just solid British style wrestling from Nick Aldis.
He looked better than Gunther did.
I mean, he is younger than the main event scene.
He is. He is. And yet we basically got a retirement out of this for him in a sense. In a sense,
yeah. No, this is solid. Like, you know, this isn't going to be one of those ones that's going to be, you know, memorable for any of the things that happen during the course of the match. This is just like a nice thing for Nick Aldis to be able to like have a SummerSlam match with Gunther and have his wife and his kid out there to support him. And it was a feel good moment. Even if he doesn't get the win, but he still wins because, you know, he gets to go home with Mickie James.
I wanted him to win so bad. I up until the second time Gunther gets him in the rear naked choke, the headlock. I was like, he might actually do this. Like, he got the was it the One King 4-leaf clover or whatever it's called? That the thing that Nick
King whatever town he's from, Clover is what it is.
The thing that Cole couldn't say.
Yeah. Cole got it right once. He got it right once.
He did.
And that was it.
He got it. Yeah, because he looked down at the paper.
Yeah.
But I was so hopeful. I was really rooting for him to win. I was like, please, because this would end Gunther's career killer gimmick, because they've done nothing with the thing. Nothing substantial, at least.
Yeah. It's just okay. Number one, I'm going to say something that's probably a little bit controversial. Gunther, you're looking a little skinny, bro. It's time to start putting some weight back on. You've cut too much weight. Because
Ozempic.
Yeah, Nick Aldis was like straight up mogging you with his physique.
I was telling Christina, I was like, you have no idea how jacked Nick Aldis is. Like, just you wait.
The suit does a good job of disguising it.
It does. And then he comes out and he takes the coat off finally. And she was like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. Yeah.
Like that big and a six-pack? Come on.
Dude.
Also, I hope the rest of the roster was paying attention on his gear, because that was some sexy looking gear. Those tights, those boots, that shit was hot.
Like, dude, national treasure on the butt. It made you read his butt every time.
Do that shit. Take notes. I did really appreciate when he reversed out of the sleeper hold and put Gunther in a chokehold, and the smile on his face in that moment before he got reversed out of it again was choice. It was good.
It was good. This was great, like, technical wrestling, man.
I would say it's good.
But for someone who has, this is their only time in WWE wrestling. It's been 3+ years since he's been in a ring, technically.
Yes.
It's fucking good.
Yeah.
It's fucking good.
It's way better than anything they ever did with Pat McAfee.
Yeah, thank you. I was like, when I was talking with Christina, I was like, there's an air about this that's way different than all the previous ones where it's all these fucking goat characters. I'm like, this is like respectable. This match, like, this actually feels like, okay, you might give him a run for his money. Like, this is like, yeah, he might not wrestle anymore, but he might end you, brother. He might.
Unfortunately, after this, we had the 6-woman tag match, Fatal Influence taking on the Bella Twins and Paige. Going to put over JC Jane with the Shawn Michaels inspired attire. That shit was dope. That's because Shawn Michaels will always be goated. And shout out to the Bellas for wearing their names on their backs so Michael Cole could get their names correctly.
That's good.
Yeah,
it's good.
And that's the end of my praise for this match. Fatal Influence carried us the best they could,
and yet there was still some botches. I feel like this was all in service at this point to just turn the Bellas heel.
It could have been on TV.
It should have been.
Yeah. Like legitimately the most predictable like angle out of this. Sure. Could have been on TV.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I didn't. Yeah. It didn't need to be on this.
Nope.
There was many other storylines that could have been done on here instead.
And then post show, we had the news that Brie might be injured.
Yep. Yeah. Which is funny because this is coming off of trying to turn them heel as a heel tag team because we just got Nikki back.
Yeah.
But again, who knows if she's actually cleared to wrestle technically, completely. She's just wrestling.
It doesn't.
I don't remember
matter.
who said that, but someone said that right before the match.
Yeah. Who the fuck cares? It's the guy.
I don't know if she's actually cleared. Like
Yeah.
they said she's going to be in the guy match, brother.
Yeah.
Come on.
It is what it is. All the credit in the world to JC Jane, Laney Reed, and Fallon Henley for trying their best to make this resemble a wrestling match.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It finished. There was a finish to it.
Yeah, and they won.
And it's done.
Rightfully so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then, surprise of the night, undisputed WWE title, not the main event. CM Punk and Cody Rhodes going on ahead of the main event. And we get a very cute little Street Fighter inspired entrance for Cody Rhodes. And he is wearing the dumbest version of his skull helmet we've seen yet. And I love it. It's so bad. I love it.
I was laughing my ass off. I'm like, you know what? It's dumb enough to work, actually, because it's
exactly
working.
Yeah, it is.
Like, I would wear the dumb thing. I'm not gonna lie.
But that was also
Walsh,
at the moment.
Do you know what we're talking about?
I didn't see it.
Okay,
He plays Guile in Street Fighter.
so imagine the
He
skull
wears
mask, right? That
Yeah,
you've
that skull
seen him
mask he
wear.
wears.
Yeah, picture it.
Mm-hmm.
Big shiny metal, kind of like silver, and then it's got Guile's hair.
Oh god, dude.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's just dumb enough to work. It's one of those type of deals.
Yeah, and they play Guile's music before they go to Cody's music.
Yes, and then they also Cody had camo on the sides of his pants as
Yeah,
well.
he had like the little like I think it's that was it the Air Force insignia? That's where Guile
Yeah,
served,
I think so.
right?
Yeah.
He had that on like one of the sleeves or his leg or something like that. He had his name on his ass in the Street Fighter font, which I liked. That looked good.
That was good.
Yeah. Solid, like corny, goofy, like enough fun, but also at that exact moment, I'm like, okay, Cody's not winning. Like I just knew, like in my brain, I went, Cody's not winning. And then Punk started to make his entrance, and I'm like, you know what? I'm good. I'm gonna go see Spider-Man now. I can come back to this. That's exactly what my thought process was.
We were eating dinner while this match was going on, so we were eating while watching this match. And when I knew Cody was losing this match, Walsh, was when Cody goes to do a Cody cutter, and mid turn, CM Punk does a running jump kick into his nuts.
Yeah.
The perfect counter to a Cody cutter is a nut kick.
Yeah.
Or to push the ref in the way later on.
Dude,
Yeah.
dude, no
I did
joke.
get that.
Later on, my thought goes away. But in this moment, I was like, holy shit, maybe Punk could play Johnny Cage in Mortal Kombat with that type of kick. That was pretty crazy. Later on, it's undone. Okay, so I mean, just to make that point clear. Because Punk, later on, Walsh, goes to do a moonsault. Turns to look first to make sure he's aiming the right way. Does the backflip. Midway through, he does this weird like arch spine twist thing and goes semi helicopter mode and lands a good 6 inches away from Cody. And then everybody has to act like he landed on Cody's head, even though it was clear as fucking day he didn't. And then they go, oh wait, no, he tried to dodge out of the way because Cody sat up a moment later.
Look, that was just a very sweet tribute to Terry Funk.
I immediately, we were watching this on the TV. I immediately pulled up my phone. I'm like, please, no one else be watching on my Hulu account so it doesn't try and kick someone off because I need to clip this.
Like, I love number one, like old heads like me who are like, Punk, you've attempted the moonsault before. You've done it successfully before, but that was like over 10 years ago. You know, like you just like, I love the mentality of old man Punk because there'll be moments where you can see it in his eyes where he just says to himself, we ball. Like, I can't do this shit. I've never been the most athletic guy on the roster that's not going to prevent me from trying to do some stupid shit every now and then.
I bet bottom dollar, everybody at home and you boys here, that he forgot to kick off of the rope, like push off of the rope when jumping, until the last guy in it before because he starts doing this like baby extension, and as he gets like 45 degrees in his knees, he remembers he's got to push off the ropes, and never fully extends either, by the way, because it's such a wonky moonsault. I'm not saying like I could do better, like, because I've tried doing a backflip many times. I even tried it on a wakeboard, got halfway, my body stopped moving. I hit the water going 30 miles an hour on my head, got knocked out.
Stupid gravity.
Yep. So I'm not sitting here acting like, oh, this is so easy. I just feel like if it's gonna look bad, you need to play into the idea that no matter what, this is gonna look bad. So at least we're like, oh yeah, so this is just for you trying shit.
Oh God, look,
so funny.
I love this old man Punk run because it's finally like hit his level of like, I am not going to be the most impressive guy, you know, bell to bell in between the ropes, but I am going to be the best person at making a match feel important and making it like entertaining to watch. Like he has hit like that perfect level of like old enough to be gassed as at 5 minutes and selling it throughout and making it believable. Like,
hey,
he's a student of the game. Like, he watched Bret Hart to a T and he's like, bet that's who I'm gonna be from now on.
Yep. He just needs the cool 90s shades, the red shades.
Absolutely. Also, he needs to dry himself off before he puts his gear on because the sweat on his taint was distracting.
It was, actually. It looked like he shit himself.
It did.
Every once in a while, I thought he shit himself.
Yeah.
You know who else is shitting himself, probably?
Who's that?
The cameraman who got to record Randy Orton's entrance from the way far back of the audience all the way to the ring, which was meant to be hidden. And you get to, and now mind you, in the moment of watching this, right? Didn't notice. Going back, trying to get clips and stuff, saw it immediately. I was like, oh, look, there's Randy Orton way back there, like a minute prior to all this. And he's like hunched over trying to run up front as quick as he can. Yeah. It was cute.
It was cute. The wink he had after he hit the RKO on Cody, perfect.
Yep. Yeah. He had, Cody takes too long to get into position for the RKO, and Randy literally has to grab him by the chin and pick him up and be like, no, right here. Okay, boom. Yeah. It's great. It was adorable.
Oh God. And credit to Charles Robinson for getting up after taking a bump and doing it in less than like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
He's not made of glass anymore. He's gotten more resilient as time has gone on.
It's he's no longer glass. He's plexiglass.
Yeah. But yeah, a little bit of interference from Randy because Cody can't lose clean and CM Punk retains.
Yep. Fine. Which that would be a main event right there, right?
You'd think. That would
be a main event.
Yeah. No, main event is going to Hell in a Cell. Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar. Or though I guess not really, it's a Hell in a Cell. It's just a no DQ match in a cell. Because the cell didn't really affect too much.
I would say this was a street fight that had accidentally had a cell around it.
Yeah.
Because there was tables and there was chairs.
Oh,
And there was a fence.
Our prediction finally came true. We now have branded chairs, Wingstop chairs.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, I was going to bring that up. Yeah, Wingstop chairs. They made sure to show that off.
Yeah, they did.
God damn.
Yeah. This didn't need to happen. No. Was it well worked? Yeah, the right amount of like energy between the two of them. I mean, Brock certainly gave it his all. You know, he put in the effort.
This felt twice as long as a normal Brock match. I'll give it that.
That's because it was 11 and a half minutes, Derek.
God damn it. He already had it ready.
Of course I did.
Oh God. But yeah, this was twice as long, and you could tell because Brock got very fucking tired and literally leans over the ropes. Yeah. While she leans over the ropes at one point, the sweat just pouring off of him. He spits down at the cameraman. He's just like, fuck.
Yeah. The cameraman just happened to be there.
God, it was like, fuck, dude, you can see him. He's right there.
Yeah. God damn.
Yeah. It hits all the notes of, F5s. And in the beginning, Oba is able to take him and get right back up.
Yep.
And he starts doing his own was F500 and then the fall from grace and stuff
he just starts
Brock.
I mean, at one point he's literally just chucking Brock around. Like he's just picking up and tossing him. He takes like I think 6 suplexes from Brock throughout the course of this match.
Yeah, he goes to Suplex City for sure.
Yeah, like they definitely did 3 in a row. Absolutely, and put over like the whole like Suplex City and stuff like that. But there was a bunch. Yeah, there was a good table spot. Really subtle burial of the steel steps though, because they get used as a weapon. And I swear to God, they're in the ring, and you can see the ref just kick them out of the ring with one foot.
Yeah, and also like Brock is standing there holding the thing, acting like he's tired. Right before he hits Oba for the second time, or was it the first time? It might have been the second time. He hits him a few times with him in the ring, and then just throws it to the side. And it bounces away, and the ref literally just looks like he lightly kicks the fucking thing.
Yeah.
Weird as hell, but this match would have been perfect in the lead up to what we had at WrestleMania.
I mean, this could have worked at WrestleMania.
Sure, but the match we had at WrestleMania was awesome.
Yeah.
It hit every note it needed to hit, and it was like in a perfect amount of time. This felt to me both too long and too short at the same time. Like the storytelling they wanted to do, they didn't do it fast enough.
Nope.
But the shit they did do took forever.
Yeah.
Like how long does it take him? He rips. Okay, there's a gimmicked spot in the mat, Walsh. Okay.
Yeah.
Where he can basically just he can rip the mat off.
Yeah.
Without fully just pulling it away. He just tears it, right?
Yeah.
To reveal the foam padding underneath.
Yeah. Well, they can't tear through anybody's name because they spent a lot of money to have their name put on the mat that then has to be cut up and sent to them later. Yeah.
This shit seemed
how much of a beast.
Yeah.
Pulls it apart in a perfect line.
Exactly. Two perfect lines.
Yes, 2 perfect lines. Yeah.
Right down the middle.
Gimmicked all the way through. And then he pulls the pads off and he has fucking trouble doing it. And Oba's just standing there watching him do it, basically. Like, all right. Reveals the the 3x6s or whatever they are, the hardwood, the planks. And does a fucking pile driver.
Tombstone pile driver, yeah.
The only thing, Walsh,
Undertaker style.
It was Undertaker style. Unfortunately, though, with how long it took, it draws you out of it enough to be like, well, that's only going to hurt your fucking knees. That's not going to hurt Oba. His head never touches it.
It was very.
You have enough time to see all of it. You have enough time to see all of it. They take their sweet time. And then Oba's meant to finish Brock on this. I think. I swear to God, I think Oba was meant to do the fall from grace onto the boards, and they just miss it and hit the corner right next to it.
No, there was way too much space for it to not be on purpose and miss it intentionally. Like, I honestly feel like Brock told him, I do not want to take the bump on the boards. Put me on the mat.
Oh, maybe he did. It just seemed like it was meant to be done on the boards.
It would have been better if it was, but it wasn't.
Brock's quick thinking of, I don't want to be paralyzed tomorrow. Go right, go right, go right.
Yeah.
After that tombstone pile driver onto the boards where it's just his knees landing. Yeah, no shot. I looked at Christina. I was like, I would be dead. I would stop wrestling right there. I'd be like, nope, you pin me right now.
Especially somebody like Brock who's got like chicken legs.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm bone on bone on my one knee. Fuck that.
Here's the deal, okay? Oba gets the win, rightfully so, obviously. We get the raise of the cell, and we have Brock cut
the overutilized cell.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay,
like they did a decent rehab job with like Punk and Drew, I would say, and they've restrained themselves on overuse over the past couple of years, but this was a fucking taste of it. But
yeah,
post match we have Brock congratulating Oba, cursing on live TV, and calling himself the past and identifying Oba as the future and putting him over huge, right?
Nice.
Yeah, he puts his hand on Oba while she says he's the future. He puts his hand on himself. He goes, "I am the past." And I don't get me wrong, I hate this piece of shit, but that was a good moment. It was a good moment.
As we've always said, hate Brock as a person, as a professional. I'm not going to knock him. Yeah.
No, it was the right call in my opinion, because I feel like he read the room when it comes to TKO and WWE, and if he didn't do that himself, Oba would get the Bron Breakker treatment sooner rather than later. Here's
also the other half of that. We know people at WWE and TKO have made overtures to being like, Brock is not done. Like, we still have more plans for Brock. Like, we are not done.
That's why we didn't see the boots come off.
Yeah. He took the elbow pads off, or the arm sleeves or whatever he had on, and the gloves, but the boots are still on.
Yep.
Because they said if you do that again... Go ahead.
What were you going to say, Walsh?
I was just going to say, with those commercial breaks, they can just keep backing up truckloads of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, which that was another issue with this night. Every 3 minutes of commercials after like halfway through was us sitting there watching 3 minutes of "we'll be right back," and then the commercials. This happened again.
It's bad. It's really bad. And then like the immediate was it just before the main event, they did the, hey, let's check in with our team for the post show, and none of them are mic'd properly. None of the audio comes through for Big E and the rest of the post show crew. Yeah, it's not until actually the post show where anyone's ready. Yeah, and then best money that they've spent in years. CM Punk is there, setting up at least 4 more matches and feuds for them to do with him wonderfully. And oh god, like he talks himself into multiple matches that they can do for the next like year easily. Oh yeah, and I love that he hints at the one he's actually afraid of, which is Finn Balor, where that's the one he of them all the least he wants, because like we just ran that, but if you guys really want it, it's like okay, because Finn might actually have your number. Like he flat out like he addresses the crowd as like them chanting Oba. He goes, "You guys want Oba? I want Oba, please." Calls out Randy, calls out his dad, calls out Randy's mom, all of them. He doesn't care. I think that's the last. God, this is major heel energy coming from Punk here with this this time around, where I feel like this isn't TKO wanting him to be heel. I just feel like this is naturally how Punk is, where it comes across heel, and maybe he's doing it on purpose. Who knows? Here's the problem. But it's not going to get him fucking food because he's right. But yeah. But that's the thing. Like in this day and age, we know that they're heels, but still here for them. Like sometimes you want the bad guy to win. I like Magneto. I sometimes want him to win. Hey, Magneto was right. Hey, Thanos was partially right. No, he wasn't.
No, not at all. I need just double food.
Yeah. No, that's too easy.
It's the exact same.
Yeah. Nope. Nope. You have to see. You have to court someone, Walsh, and they might not have broached this in the movies, but
At all.
You need to court Lady Death.
Yeah, but she wasn't involved whatsoever.
You know
No, I
what?
know.
Then use the Infinity Gauntlet to add one friggin' electron to every atom in the universe.
Hey, that's abundant as fuck, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Everything changes though.
Yeah, everything's better.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everything
Better.
improves. Yep. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As everything
Anyone with a
becomes
chemistry
radioactive.
degree is panicking.
Everything becomes like a neutron bomb, right? When you add an electron,
Yeah,
a wild
I forget
electron.
exactly. It all becomes, what is it? A different isotope.
Yeah, which makes them decay at a rate that could cause boom boom, right?
I don't know entirely what it'll do.
Oh God! Just imagine someone's petting their cat, and one goes up to one thing, one goes up to the other that don't mix, and it just makes a big hydrogen bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Literally coughing baby versus hydrogen bomb.
Yes.
Hey, you know what we didn't cover was AEW
Mhm.
Redemption, and that's kind of okay.
Yeah.
Because like how did I put it? I put it as a speed bump on the way to All In, and that is exactly what it ended up being. It ended up being the show to set up the bigger show.
Yeah, which is both good and unfortunate because I feel like Redemption got the Evolution treatment that WWE gave Evolution. No real promotion until right before, and already promoting the thing right after.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because it was kind of like it's
A banger?
AEW's worst pay-per-view of the year, and it's still solid.
It was a banger
Yeah,
overall.
yeah.
Solid words. We got new TBS Women's Champ.
Yeah,
Uh,
new
Maya
national
World.
champ, Andrade.
Yep, Andrade.
Yeah, new women's
we
world
got a-
champ, Willow Nightingale.
Willow. Yep. With a great speech from her too in the aftermath and everything with mental health and getting back on the track and actually achieving your dreams, because sometimes reaching the dream is better than the dream itself and stuff. It was awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
like what I was gonna say is like what we got out of Redemption though was probably the best pay-per-view follow-up Dynamite we've ever seen out of AEW.
Mm-hmm.
Like hands down, an awesome show on Wednesday, like top to bottom. Redemption, like it just felt like okay, this was a pay-per-view view as like set dressing.
Yeah. Well, I think because Dynamite and Collision both were, you could feel the aftermath of Redemption still. Like
Right.
it wasn't just like it wasn't like a side quest.
Mm-hmm. And then we had like immediate meaningful follow up on Dynamite afterwards, because we opened up with Renee trying to get an interview with Will Ospreay, coming off of the main event of Redemption, where he made the save from the Death Riders, hospitalizing Kenny, and then Kenny immediately hitting him with the one-winged angel, and he comes face to face with the Death Riders. God damn, Daniel Garcia, you amazing silly little bitch, tries to get in Will's face, and he just gets a hidden blade and goes crashing into the wall perfectly.
Yeah, there was like a mark on the wall prior to him hitting that area, but it looked like he hit it so hard blood came out.
Yeah.
Because for a moment I was like, oh, is that blood on the wall?
Mm-hmm.
There's like a stain or something. It could be blood.
Yeah. But we get face to face with Mox and the rest of the Death Riders and Will, and just being like, look, thank you, no, but I'm out. Here's your little, Death Riders patch back. I'm done with you. And Mox just has like that knowing look of like, you're going to regret this. Make a path, let him through, because he's digging his own grave right now. And before Will's done, who should be here but our favorite cowboy, Hangman Adam Page, being like, hey Will, hey bud, look, I know things look really rough right now, but if you need it, I got your back. And Will rightfully being like, I can't trust anybody because I keep screwing things up because I'm the dumbest motherfucker alive. Sia and Hangman stops him and just like, okay, look, yeah, I get it, but like, you can do this. Just don't be a fucking idiot about it, you dumb motherfucker. Like, legitimately, Zack Sabre Jr. is on record being like, Will Ospreay is the dumbest piece of shit on the fucking planet. And I love him to death, but he's a dumb man.
I feel like this was all also to help set up Hangman Adam Page as having dad aura now.
Mm-hmm. Dude,
like
he
he found a zen place and it's just turned him into a dadly figure.
He looked so happy popping up on screen, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It seemed like the craziness and the anger that we had prior to him, you know, facing off against MJF and all that build up with the Death Riders and everything has all just been washed away.
Yeah. Like he
got a new haircut, trimmed the beard.
He's like, just all this weight's off of me. Like all the albatross that was hanging me down. It's just holding me down.
Yeah. I'm
free.
Like I'm waiting for him to like go all zen in the ring and basically just do what is it in DBZ that Goku hits where his hair turns white and everything. That
Ultra
like
Instinct.
Newest Ultra Instinct, yeah. Because I feel like we're getting to that point of Hangman Adam Page.
There might be something to that. God. But like, okay, we got our angle to start up the show. First match. This venue in Detroit, was it the Masonic Temple, I think? Beautiful venue.
Yeah.
Gorgeous, like unique, intimate looking, but still like a packed house. Opens up with an AEW National Championship match. Andrade is defending against both Jack Perry and Nick Wayne. And just like red hot fucking crowd makes this that much better. This was just a sprint from start to fucking finish.
Yeah, I loved it. Nick Wayne looked great out there too. He was taking a lot of risks. The Hurricanrana off of the ring down below. Both looked awesome and looked like he hurt his knee or something in the process. But it looked really cool.
Him tossing Jack Perry from the top turnbuckle and Jack Perry getting caught by Andrade and turning it into a DDT was poetry in motion.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah.
And then him selling himself being dead because Nick Wayne tries to get him up, realizes he's dead, and goes, "Okay, I'll go after Andrade instead." It was funny.
Yeah.
Only to pop up like a moment later to break the pin.
Mm-hmm. Like honestly, this is
so good.
Great title defense for Andrade. Just putting over how well his character has evolved since returning to AEW. Like they've made little adjustments to his entrance. He's looking more in tune with who he is as a character and his reactions to the crowd than ever. This is just awesome. And the belt looks fucking good on him. You know, even though it's just like a random belt that they have, he makes it feel more important just by the fact that he has it.
Hell, the interview right after with Shivani helped put weight on that too, because he's just like, I'm having the time of my life. I'm ready for anyone that wants to come at me. Oh yeah, and I got MJF's ring, so how can I be sad or mad?
I am tranquilo.
Tranquilo, yes. Yeah. I just want to ask, how you know?
Yeah, shit's so fun.
Bro's having the time of his life.
It's great. It's honestly fucking great. I can't hate on it at all. And then, okay, hey, how do we follow that up? Oh, let's just do Brian Cage, Jake Doyle, and Kyle Fletcher taking on Brodito and Mike Bailey. What?
Oh, God.
So, Speedball is the #1 contender for Fletcher's title.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So, obviously, this is going to be the tease for, Fletcher defending against Speedball. And instead, what we get is just insane meat madness with Speedball and Fletcher attempting to kill each other in between time.
Yeah. This was very much like Fletcher coming out and having his own giant henchman, and he's the big bad evil like feminine boss because he comes out with like this amazing flower crown.
Yeah.
And shit. baller as hell. Goes to get in the ring with it on. It gets knocked off, hits the rope. What does our boy do? Catches it.
Like nothing.
Without even looking.
Yeah. Honestly, just
this is a great fun match though. Rodito is always great. They're a great tag team, and mixing Speedball in with them is like a natural fit.
I mean, Speedball works with a lot of people. It's just, par for the course for him to mesh well with everybody. But I do got to put over the fantastic exchange that he had with Fletcher, where they were trying to kick each other's heads off, and they were just like, nope. And then finally one gets caught.
So good. Brian and Doyle duplexing Brody King was crazy.
Just like the meat sandwich, I believe, is what Excalibur called it on commentary. And like, oh, okay, yeah. Oof.
Oh, so good.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
Next one though, one of my favorite matches of the night, which is I'm biased though, because this household stands Maya World.
She's on
Maya World versus Persephone. Yeah, dude. And so is Persephone. Let's not forget that. Persephone's been on a great run too, despite people saying that AEW has been, well, I should say WWE's been saying that they don't like how Persephone has been wasted, as if they have room to talk.
I feel like that was somebody just stirring the fucking pot,
Hey, dude.
Somebody was just talking out of the side of their mouth, trying to get, a fire lit under somebody's ass over at Creative and Staten or whatever they're at. I can't remember. Somewhere in Connecticut.
Dude. Like, fuck that. Like, are you kidding me? WWE, you have no right. No right.
Yeah. But no, hot off of her win, Maya World defending against Persephone, and just pretty solid. Like, solid all around. Like, nothing like crazy fancy. And I want to put over more than anything on the finish to this. We get interference from Shida, who slides in the kendo stick to help Persephone and distracts the ref. But Maya World is also getting in the face of Shida, which I loved. So she doesn't get hit with the kendo stick because Chris Statlander is there to make the fucking save and snatch it away. And then Maya World hits her bridging suplex pin combination, which great.
I love that. I know some people don't like it. I like it a lot. I think it's really fun when she combos. It's one of those few finishers where you can combo it a couple times and it doesn't take away from how cool it looks.
And also, something that Derek would appreciate, she does like the Olay spot with Persephone, because she goes to the outside on the apron. Persephone goes for the dive and she just Olays her and goes right back into the ring. Yep.
I love it. She's great. She has a wide arsenal in her pocket, and as we've seen, she can mimic other wrestlers pretty easily. So I could see in the future her starting to utilize some other people's moves against them more often.
Look, this is the ideal use for the TBS title. Get a young up and comer, just something to work with and to make people start paying attention more to her. Perfect use of it.
She's had a great explosion on the scene in the past few months, and this is no different. I feel like this is a good culmination. I think you're right. This is a good starting point with a belt in AEW.
Yeah. Now, speaking of belts in AEW, I know last week, heading into Redemption, I was of the mind of it doesn't matter who wins the AEW World Championship, because at All In, Mercedes Moné versus Tekla or Willow is a fantastic match. I now regret saying that after Willow's reception at this show, because my God, it should never have been a doubt in my mind that it should be Willow versus Mercedes, because this was perfect. This was perfect. Willow got an immaculate reception, pyro, streamers, crowd loved her so much. She had a fantastic babyface promo, all cooked up. She is endearing as all get out, and then she's interrupted by Mercedes, and the back and forth between them, and then the interference with Divine Dominion and the Brawling Birds. It's perfect. It's makes this red hot immediately. I can't wait to see it. Like the lore that they built between Mercedes and Willow, setting up this match and getting this like to this point, because originally I believe the plan was Mercedes was going to walk into All In as champion and Willow was going to be the challenger. The reversal of that being Willow has the belt and Mercedes is the challenger, and Mercedes having the storyline of it being like, no, everything I've done is overshadowed by you somehow being there first. Okay, it's my story and you are getting in my way, is a great motivation for her to be a heel.
Well, and I love the contrast too. You have Willow coming off her victory and everything, giving this amazing speech.
Mm-hmm.
You have she's like happy, she's excited, she's exuberant.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have Mercedes, who the only word I can say that would really like explain this is contempt.
Yeah.
Just absolute contempt.
It's perfect. Honestly,
And I think it sets it up great because it's the role reversal that really kind of nails it all together.
it does. It just works. Like I don't like seeing this now. I should have never have entertained Tekla as walking into All In, but also at this point, I want to say, please do not forget about Tekla. She's still fucking great. She's done fantastic work all year. Please keep her in the mix.
Her match at Redemption was a highlight, in my opinion, of Redemption. Like that was such a good match.
Yeah, her and Will were fucking great together.
Yeah, she played her part perfectly. That when she bit Willow in the head at one point, I was like, oh damn, it actually looks like you're biting her. Like,
Yeah.
for real.
Mm-hmm. It's good stuff. Good fucking stuff. Anyway,
But this goes like we get an amazing match right after this.
mm-hmm.
John Moxley versus Commander.
Which has like the highlight clip of the week where Commander flips out of a move in the turnbuckle, reversing away from Mox. And the second he is done with the flip, you have now realized that Mox has strutted up and flipped him off and hit him with the cutter the second he gets back on his 2 feet. Just
Dude, it was
perfect.
like new GIF dropped.
Yeah,
Like new
instant.
memeable GIF, dude. So good.
Yeah.
I love Commander though. The dude just risks it all, dude. Like he does flips where you think there's not enough time to do flips.
And like I don't know how he like still does that rope walk. It's like a god magic trick. Like there's like how are there not wires attached to you? How are you still doing that? Also, nobody has ever made Mox look bigger. Mox looked like a gigantic mountain of a man paired up against Commander.
Like he's normally like this a lot of times when walking around,
Mm-hmm.
but that became times 100 next to Commander. It
Really?
was insane. It was like Aldis taking off his shirt, his coat.
Right?
You're like, oh, he is stacked. What the fuck?
It's great.
It was awesome.
Yeah. Oh, super fun. Also, the Demand taking on the Conglomeration,
Yep.
World Trio Champions. Oh. Look, Conglomeration are super fucking fun. The Demand picked that in this match. No more than Toa Leona, who was a fucking standout in this. He was just monstering everybody and looking like $1 million while doing it.
Well, she's a big dude. And not to say that someone like Orange Cassidy isn't a big guy necessarily, because he's tall.
Yeah.
Leona picks him up by his wrists like it's nothing.
The Orange Cassidy spot where he puts his hands in his pockets, right? That's what he does. Toa
And he
Leona's
picks-
response was to pick him up by those wrists in those pockets
Yeah.
and just presses him above his head and launches him.
So fucking good. This was a great match.
Yeah.
There was that viewer that was like, you need to talk about Ricochet more. Here you
Mhm.
go.
Yeah, here you go.
Here you go.
Ricochet was bumping his ass off like crazy in this match. I was having such a blast watching him do his usual insane shit. Just God, so fucking good. Also, I gotta put over the spot where I believe it's Roddy tries to smash Tola Leona's head in the top turnbuckle, and because Tola Leona, as we know, is a Samoan, and Samoans have ultra hard heads, he doesn't care and just starts smashing his own head into the turnbuckle to mock him. It's great.
Yep. It was awesome. The lore, the remembering of things.
Yeah. God. There's a great combination of high flying power maneuvers and silliness in this. Like Roddy gets I think it was Bishop Khan trapped on over his knee on the outside. Orange Cassidy goes to the top rope. He's gonna teases the elbow drop. Goes to the middle rope, teases the elbow drop. Goes to the apron, teases the elbow drop. Goes to the floor and finally just drops an elbow on top of him.
It just dropped. Yeah, God, so fucking good.
Yeah,
so fucking good.
And then we got some silly interference with the lethal twist coming out. Brody King tries to make the save. The Demand gets the win, and they start putting the boots to everybody, all the heels. But who should make the save? One, Hangman Adam Page, but he's not by himself. No, he's got a fucking steel chair wrapped in barbed wire. And
he was.
I love that Jay Lethal is the one to decide to try and take it away, because Jay Lethal knows how to sell the little things, because he grabs the steel chair and then he drops it and he's like, I poked myself with the barbed wire. It's fucking perfect.
It was so good. It was so fucking good.
Oh God, so fucking great.
It's just like when you have storylines that are both interesting and fun for either the fans or the wrestlers, this is the type of shit you get, because it may be a goofy and fun match, but you still got some great drama out of it, because you have a team like the Demand finally getting some recognition again after a few months of not really doing a whole lot in comparison to others.
Exactly.
You have the Conglomeration, who are always going to put on a banger of a show regardless.
Yes.
And they're going to have fun while doing it.
Yeah.
And this is one of those few times where the shenanigans doesn't feel forced. Like, it works.
Yeah, it really does. But speaking of things that work, we're doing a main event promo slot with Kenny by God Omega. And doesn't get much out before Will Ospreay makes his way to the ring. And these two go back and forth during the overrun. Like, this show had a 30-minute overrun for this fucking promo spot between the two of them, and it was perfect. This was perfect. This was like, Kenny is in peak form again. Like, he is dialed in. He has never sounded better on the mic in the United States than he has before right now, and Will Ospreay is turning it up to meet him. It really is just great.
I feel like that bag snapped something inside of Kenny after at the end of Redemption. It was like, okay, you know what? Sorry, you're getting an old version of Kenny you ain't gonna like.
Legitimately, this is how you do a face v face with personal issues back and forth feud, because Kenny lays it out all very clearly what happened at the end of his match at Redemption, where the Death Riders have a steel chair wrapped around his neck. He can't even open his eyes. He's exhausted because he just had a pretty good match against Kevin Knight, which I want to put over real quick. Kevin Knight reacting to the crowd chanting "Speedball's better," and him being like, nope, I can't hear it. That was a great character moment during that match. But Kenny,
he played a lot with the crowd that match. He had a ton of fun pissing them off.
Yeah, he showed up to be in the main event and showed why they booked him for that. It was great for him.
Yeah.
Great night for Kevin Knight. But Kenny, laying it out, being like, I know what's going to happen. I've accepted my fate. The Death Riders are going to put me to bed. But then I hear you coming. And I know I'm going to be okay. But still, the steel chair is wrapped around my neck. Still, I'm face down in the middle of the mat. Still, I'm in danger. And you haven't actually saved me. I have to remove the steel chair from my own neck. I have to pull myself up to my feet. And what do I see but a torn plastic bag? You thought about putting a plastic bag over my head and suffocating me, Will. I know you had a moment where you considered it. That's why I hit you with the one-winged angel. That's why I put you in the fucking ground, because you thought that you could take me down, and I'm going to show you why you never can take my spot, because I'm fucking Kenny Omega. Fuck you. It was perfect.
Just, I gotta say,
Mm-hmm.
it makes you wonder, can the Billy Goat really take the belt off him now?
Well, they ended with the moment with Kenny slapping the shit out of him, Will having enough and laying him out, teasing the hidden blade, Kenny rolling to the outside, Will picking the mic back up and saying straight up, Kenny, I love you like a brother, but if you put your hands on me again, I will kick the shit out of you. Make no mistake, when the time comes, in the center of that ring, in the biggest stage in my home country, I will take the shot. No second guessing myself. It's over. I feel, God, it would subvert expectations for Kenny to win. I don't hate the idea of Kenny winning either, okay? I don't.
Because you could run it back and have Will take it off him at All Out.
Or any other time. Legitimately.
Yeah. But it would make sense, like, the next PLE for him to be like, I'm hitting it this time. Fuck you.
Yeah, it definitely could be a definite thing.
But yeah, like, but the seeds of doubt are all there.
Mm-hmm.
The
Like,
storytelling has been done so well with this because of the fact that these wrestlers care about the storytelling.
yeah, like they keep incorporating all the right things into the story. They keep building off the things that you thought was just a little bit of a line. Because, like, I could see Kenny winning. Because what did he say to Will right then? Why he had to get that title off MJF? You told me to my face that I had given up. Does it look like I've given up? Does this belt look like I've given up? In dude, it's prime Kenny again.
Dude, it is. It's just such good storytelling. Like, who would have thought, boys, that AEW, the land of no storytelling, would have the best storytelling?
Here's the deal, though. Like, it's Kenny turning it up to 11 when he needs to.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Well, but Will also meeting the moment with him.
Yeah.
It's got to be said that because Kenny's had more years on doing this type of shit and ramping us up for a battle. Nothing against Will. It's just Kenny's had more time. Yeah. I just feel like both are meeting this moment perfectly with building us up and getting us ready for this ultimate showdown.
It's so good.
And it's overcome the DBZ comments that the Will made, because that's like something I would say, because I've brought up, Goku versus Vegeta a bunch, but hearing it in the ring, it's like, ooh, uh-oh. This brought everybody back.
Yeah, it brought everybody right back, made it 100% serious in a single night. But yeah, that's not the only action that we had in Detroit, because guess what? Special Collision Thursday, we're right back, boys. And we're in Detroit, and there's a team famously from Detroit, and they're going to open up the show because Motor City Machine Guns are now all elite.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
Yep.
Which was the biggest highlight of the night. It was crazy.
It was awesome.
It was almost like this is how it should have gone down the first time when we saw them hit TV.
Yeah, I did see,
instead of being on WWE. I
did see the take from several people being like, I kind of understand it, just to be like, a tag team that have been in the game as long as they have, that they they deserve like a quick run in WWE, get the tag titles, just to say that they did it. But now they are where they should have been all along. God damn.
They got a bigger pop in a smaller arena than they did when they debuted at WWE.
That's because people who watch AEW will watch other wrestling. WWE fans don't watch other wrestling.
It's true. They just watch WWE.
Mm-hmm. They barely watch NXT.
That's also true.
Nobody watches Evolve.
No, nor Main Event.
No, God, forgot about that.
AAA is their best product. So
it really is, and that's probably because it's only a fucking hour.
Yep.
But there's also like some good wrestling on Collision too. Just by the way, it was fun.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Paul White and Nigel McGuinness were just having like a pun off all night between the two of them on who could make the more puns and more jokes. It's like both of them are competing to be the next Bobby Heenan.
For real.
Like they both have like a joke book in their pocket just waiting for it. But we also had the announcement of what is now going to be the Continental Cup for AEW, which is going to be like a new like trophy where the winner will become the new Continental Champion and also have their name emblazoned on it. And Nigel threw his hat in the ring. He's going to be competing in that tournament as well.
Yeah.
It's going to be 16-person single elimination random matchup is what it's going to be.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. Oh,
Hell
God.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's anything else this week that I'm forgetting, but it's not fucking important.
I
Probably.
have no idea.
Yeah.
I'm dancing. I apologize. I gotta pee.
Yeah. That's okay. Oh, God. Things to look forward to. We've got SummerSlam Night 2, Human Money's on the pole, Gable versus Penta. Really. I don't have much else going on for that.
Nope. That's my only match I'm looking forward to. And Night 2 is Penta versus Gable.
But I want to put over Kofi Kingston and Xavier. Austin Creed putting out their little Daybreak animation created by their gear designer, whose name is escaping me, showing the two unicorns in a circus breaking free and leaving the third unicorn with a broken horn behind.
Who has like the gate in front of him, but isn't really locked in like they were. So like more accepted where he was.
Just gave him the nod. Yeah.
Yeah, I cried the moment he nodded back. I was like, no.
Yeah.
No. Big E, come home.
Yeah. So as JR used to say, it's very clear that the AEW tag team division business is about to pick up with Motor City Machine Guns and New Day all but confirmed.
It's about to be a brand new day.
Or Daybreak. Or whatever have you might be. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. They're good. It's just they're gonna fucking rule. It's gonna be great. I want to see Creed and Omega like yesterday facing off, even if it's just in fucking Street Fighter or whatever.
I want to see Kofi against Omega as well. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you.
I want to see Bucks versus Kofi and Creed, dude. Come
just
on.
Kofi
and a TLC match, or no, a CLT match with Cope and Christian and Motor City Machine Guns,
and a BLT match with FTR.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Crispy.
also, real quick. Thank you, Chris Sabin, for finally getting your fuck ass haircut fixed.
Yeah. Good job, brother.
Good job. That's gonna do it for us this week. We'll see you next week with whatever happens post SummerSlam Night 2, and whatever happens at Dynamite and Collision, and who knows what else. Maybe we'll see some Kairi Sane action soon here. Never know.
Maybe.
Never know.
We'll have to wait and see.
Wait and see. Till then, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, tune engagement, hit the buttons, hit the links in the description below for our Discord, our subreddit, our store. All the places you can find us online at Nightoff Pod everywhere. Only thing left to do, boys, say goodnight.
Night, everybody.
Buenas noches, night shift. Can you moonsault over my hammies, please?
I'm going to give you the ugliest moonsault ever instead of the prettiest.
Hey, you know what? I'll take it. Not today. Not going to happen.